Both were found dead near or in their last known location. But what lessons can be learned and what more could be done to improve how we search for some of the hundreds of people missing in Ireland? Barry Cummins reports.
Recently, more clear reminders. Missing people can actually be very close to where they were last seen.
The Garda Commissioner, Drew Harris, has confirmed reviews of the Garda investigations into the murders of both Tina Satchwell and Kenmare farmer Michael Gaine. The Commissioner also said there were lessons to be learned.
I don't know the reasons why she wasn't found, but it's just very sad.
So, with 940 active missing persons cases right now on Garda files, what lessons must be learned?
The peer review is there to assist the senior investigating officer to bring the investigation to a conclusion.
Christy Mangan ran the Garda Cold Case Unit when it was established almost 20 years ago.
It's not a marking of your work by somebody else. It's somebody coming in and saying, listen, maybe you could do something differently here. Have you maybe missed this? What new advances are there in technology, science? What can be done to help you?
Everyone wants to solve missing persons cases, but the scale of the job is immense. It's about manpower. It's about skill sets. It's about specialist machinery. And it's about specialist animals. Close to 1,000 people missing right across the island. Are we taking the right approach? Will the Tina Satchwell and Michael Gaine cases have taught us anything?
What age is Fern?
Fern is 5. She was 5 in March. A little bit mad, as all stringers are. Mad keen to work.
At a PSNI training facility near Antrim town, I meet cadaver dog Fern. Alan's face is not shown as per PSNI protocol. Gardaí do have their own dogs for different purposes like public order and drug detection, but none trained to search for human remains. And so, Fern and Alan often travel to assist Gardaí.
What's Fern trained to search for?
Dead bodies, body parts and body fluids. Mostly you're talking about, in that instance, it's blood.
Yeah.
There can be recovery of victims that have been in the ground or in a river for a long period of time where the body has degraded to such a point that it's starting to fall apart. Then you need, there's just only a certain amount of searching that people can do.
Most recently, Fern travelled to Clondalkin to assist in the search for Annie McCarrick, believed murdered in 1993. That search failed to find Annie. Fern has also assisted Gardaí in their ongoing search for missing child Kyron Dernan, who it's feared was murdered. But Fern is best known for her work at the scene where Tina Satchwell's body was located. And while it was Gardaí and builders who found Tina's body...
When I pulled away the line off, I just saw what the shape I saw was a shape of a grave.
It was Fern who gave the first indication that the stairs in the house was a place of interest.
In a statement read to the court, Mr. Ward said a small number of areas piqued Fern's interest, but as they searched the stairs from the first to the ground floor, her body language changed and she became very active.
I know after the searches in Youghal and finding Tina Satchwell, it actually it opened a lot of doors where people said, right, okay, a dog with proven ability.
When I meet Fern, she's being tested on outdoor work. Alan has hidden decades-old human teeth.
The wind is moving from right to left.
Yeah.
As we're looking at it. But she's in a scent picture, which means that she's
just trying to figure out.
She's just trying to figure it out. That's all it is.
And even now, Is she indicating that there's something?
She's showing that.
She's showing interest.
See just that bit there?
Yeah.
See that bit?
What's happening now?
She has gone into a complete freeze. The only thing's moving is her tail. She's waiting for me to give a click. And there she's waiting for the tennis ball. You can see something light and slightly dark in the background. That's 2 teeth.
Okay.
2 human teeth.
The reward is the ball.
The reward is the ball. The ball is everything. She's a good girl.
We shouldn't have to be going to other police organisations, and to be fair, they are very, very giving, the PSNI, but we should have our own cadaver dog here that could be utilised, within 24 hours, have the dog available to the senior investigating officer.
Gardaí sometimes use the services of privately owned cadaver dogs based in the Republic for some searches, including Paul Murphy, based at his kennels in Carlow.
I've been working with cadaver dogs since about 2012. I train on teeth, placenta, hair, anything I can hold.
In those 12 years, your dogs have indicated on land and water?
They have indeed, yeah. Particularly Skipper there, he's an all-lander, Barry, I'm going to release the dog here, Skipper, now.
The Skipper gives a demonstration of what he can do, methodically zoning in on a scent. And again, the ball is the reward.
And the ball is the reward, yeah.
And can you show me what's in there, Paul?
What we got in here is some placenta soaked with cotton wool.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when was the last time you were involved in a Garda search?
The last time I was, it was for Jan Janssen up in the domain, Santry domain. I do as much voluntary work as I can. I work with the Cork City Missing Persons.
In Crosshaven in County Cork, one case was solved after 17 years, but not by Gardaí. Barry Cullen left a pub 20 metres from here. 17 years later, his body was found in the water less than 100 metres away.
Very sad, that he wasn't found close, sooner, because he was so close.
The tenacity of these volunteers paid off.
We're at the end of it, we're on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Once the call comes in, we'll answer the call, we always do. You're all voluntary, yeah. All the members are voluntary, all 20 of them are voluntary. It's all about the families at the end of the day and the missing person.
17 years after Barry Cullen disappeared, the search and recovery team took advantage of a quiet day on the water in Crosshaven for a fresh search. On the day that Barry was found, what brought you here?
We got a new sonar, so it was fundraised for by the public. It's a towed sonar behind the boat.
An hour into the search, Christie spotted something.
And we were coming up across the front of Hugh Coveney Pier. I was sitting here on the computer, and I looked at the computer, and I said, first thing I did was, I'm sure that I can see a car. Straight lines don't occur in nature. We came down, dropped the 2 divers down. They were down there maybe 3 or 4 minutes. Came up with a parcel number, the 98C. Barry's car was it. Once we had identified it was Barry's car, every volunteer we had turned up down here. We stayed on the pier for the night because Barry had been obviously there for 17 years on his own, so we said we'd stay, we lit a candle and did all that kind of stuff.
Barry's body was in the driver's seat. His only sibling, Donna, was 18 months older than him. Big smile.
Yeah, he was a very friendly guy, very easygoing, loved socialising. He had a big circle of friends.
Yeah. Oh, this is at work, is it?
And fishing.
Yeah. Back when he disappeared, what was the Garda response at that time?
The guards, they came straight away. Like, they did help us, but I just feel that they didn't have enough resources and they weren't experienced enough in a missing person, they didn't know where to start. Just like ourselves, we didn't know where to start.
When Barry disappeared, the Cullen family searched all around Crosshaven and well beyond. Their desperate searching even took them to homeless shelters in England.
We went everywhere, all over Ireland. My mum and dad did every fishing port in Ireland, every fishing port in the UK, trying to speak to fishermen. We put our heart and soul into trying to find them.
An inquest found the cause of Barry's death was accidental death by drowning. The volunteers who found him had actually searched the same area years before, and his car hadn't been seen.
But you should not be afraid to go back and have another look and say, maybe he's there, but we missed him the first time. Or in Barry's case, we came back with newer technology.
Back in County Antrim, Fern continues her ongoing training, finding a bloodied piece of was hidden down the back of a couch. But animals and technology, while of great assistance in missing persons cases, are simply aids to the investigators. Christy Mangan says Garda Siochana needs a more structured approach.
For missing persons cases to be treated with the urgency that they require and deserve, I would be suggesting that you appoint a senior investigating officer from day one. See if the evidence points to a crime had been committed, and have all that consideration done at a very early point, rather than leaving it maybe 6-12 months when phone evidence is not there, CCTV is not available either. Getting in early to review cases after maybe 7 days is so important. Because if the case is going wrong after 7 days, it's going to be still going wrong in 21 days. Every case has to be out there in the public eye. It should be always the guards who should be doing this.
My only brother, I have no sisters, I have no other brothers. We did everything together as kids. We were closer as adults. I can't even explain what it's like. As a person, I know I'm not the same person that I was before my brother went missing, and I never will be.
There's always a golden hour in any investigation, and usually it's the first 24 hours where you get in and you get in among all the people who know the person.
When somebody goes missing, more needs to be done at the beginning. This is when you possibly could find somebody, and the majority of people that go missing are within a very close radius of where they go missing. Without volunteers, my brother would never have been found, and that's the bottom line. The guards, they didn't know what to do. Likewise, we didn't know what to do, so it was all a guessing game. I just think there needs to be more money invested in training guards in missing people. At least we know where he is now. We're not searching for him anymore.